Hello everyone, today we'll be going through IGCSE Cambridge Mathematics Paper 4 Extended 058043 October-November 2024. So question number 1, Dinari sells fruit and vegetables. A part, one day the mass of fruit and vegetable he sells is in the ratio of fruit ratio vegetable is 9:8 and he sells 48 kilogram of vegetable. Find the mass of the fruit he sells. So vegetable is the second one, so this is changing to 48, so multiply by 6. 6 8s are 48. Similarly, we can multiply 9 also by 6. It will be 54. So answer will be 54 kg. This is 2 marks. B part, on another day, he receives $280 for the fruit and vegetable he sells. The $280 is in the ratio of fruit and vegetable, which is this ratio is provided. Find the amount he receives from the selling the fruit. So some of these ratios will be adding up to 280. So we'll write C plus 3 plus C minus 1 is equal to 280, and we will simplify. 2C plus 2 is equal to 280 and shift 2 to other side. So 2C is equal to 280 minus 2, which is 278, and C will be equal to 278 over 2, and we can calculate 278 divided by 2 will be $139. So $139 will be our answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now the next thing is in 1 week Dinari buys fruit and vegetables for 1620. He sells the fruit and vegetable for 1750. Calculate the percentage profit. So first we will calculate the profit. Profit will be 17 selling price minus the purchasing price, and this will be equal to the profit will be 1750 minus 1620, and this will be resulting to 130. So 130 is profit against the original amount, which is 1620, which is the investment, and multiply by 100. This will be percentage profit, and we can write 130 over this will be 1620 and multiply by 100. This will be resulting to 8.02%. So 8.02% will be our answer, which is over here for 2 marks. Now D part says in another week Dinari sells fruits and vegetables for $1738. He makes a profit of 10%. Calculate the amount he paid for the fruit and vegetables in that week. So it's a reverse percentage question. We need the original price, and the profit is 10%. So profit, we are calculating 100 plus 10 over 100. This is how we are calculating profit on the original price, which we don't know. We can take X is equal to 1738, which is the selling price. So X will be equal to 1738, and we can shift this whole thing on the other side, which is 100 plus 10 over 100, and this is equal to, we can calculate, this will be 1738 over, this will be 110 over 100, and this will be resulting to 1580. So original price was $1580, and this is 2 marks question, which is done. Now question number 2 says A is the point 37 and B is the point with the coordinates -1 and 5 I part. So find the coordinates of the midpoint of the line AB. So for example, this is like A and B. So this is A, this is B, M will be the midpoint, and the coordinates are 3 and 7, and the coordinates would be are -1 and 5. So we'll be, for M we will be adding the coordinates 3 and -1 over 2, and for y coordinate 7 plus 5 over 2. This is how we are calculating. So 3 minus 1 will be 2, 2 over 2 will be 1, and 7 plus 5 will be 12, 12 by 2 will be 6. So 1 and 6 will be our answer for 2 marks. Now for second part, write A, B as column vector. So coordinates of B we will be taking first. So that is -1 and minus the coordinate of A, which is 3. And this is A, B we are writing. And for Y coordinate we will be taking 5 and 5 minus 7. And this will give us -4 and -2. So -4 and -2 will be our answer at proper location for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this as well. Now part 3 is AC is equal to 3BA and find the coordinates of C. So first we'll find 3BA, which we will be using AB, which we have already calculated over here, and we will be multiplying this by 3 and changing the sign also. So 4 and 2, so this will be 12 and 6. This is what we will be using. And AC is equal to we can write C minus A. So it will be like C minus A will be coordinates of C. We can take X and Y, and minus A coordinates we already have, which is given, which is 3 and 7. So we can write 3 and 7 is equal to 3BA, which we have calculated, basically 12 and 16. So 12 and 16 we can write equal to 12 and not 16, 6. So now we can shift 3 and 7 to the other side. So X, Y will be equal to 12 and 6 plus 3 and 7, which is equal to 15 and 13. This will be answer. 15 and 13 will be answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now for B part, it's a transformation question. Grid is provided, diagram is also given. Part I, rotate shape P 180 degree about the point 4 and 1. So 4 and 1 we will be identifying. 4 and 1 is this point. So the shape which we need to rotate through 180 degree is P. So we can rotate. I'm counting this one 1, 2, 3 units. So on this side we can mark this point 3 units. Then this will be 1, 2 units, and we can mark on this side 1, 2 units, and this will be the point which we identified. So next point will be 1, 2 units, and we can take 2 units over here. And next we just need to draw the rotated, basically not translated, rotated drawing through 180 degree. And this one is the new drawing which we have drawn for you. I'm shading for your understanding, no need to shade in exam, and this will be your drawing. Next part, they are saying reflect the shape P in the line y is equal to x plus 2. Now y is equal to x plus 2 is the line which we need to draw first, x plus 2, and at x is equal to 0, y will be equal to 2. So 0 and 2 is this point, and at y is equal to 0, at y is equal to 0, we can write 0 is equal to x plus 2, so x is equal to minus 2. So our point will be minus 2 and 0, so minus 2 and 0 is this point. Now we just need to draw the line, and line is this one which we have drawn. I'm drawing a thicker line so that you can understand properly, and we need to okay, so the same shape we need to reflect basically. So from here 1 unit, so we can take here this one as 1 unit, and this point will remain at the same location, and we can take this one as 1 unit, and this will be over here, and next one will be 3 units, so it will be over here, this one, this one. So if we draw the drawing, it will be like this over here, and this one also. Hopefully you are understanding. If you are using what do you call tracing paper, it will be very easy for you, and tracing paper is allowed also in exam, so you can ask for the tracing paper, or you can take your own tracing paper and you can complete this question easily with the help of the tracing paper. Now the next part says describe fully the single transformation that maps P onto Q. P onto Q, if we check P onto Q is, we will check for the center of enlargement first. So center of enlargement will be which one? It's basically this is the center of enlargement where these are intersecting. You can see all these points are intersecting at this point, which is 3, and this point 3 and 3. So we will say this is enlargement, enlargement and center of enlargement. We can write 3 and 3, and scale factor we have to provide. And if we check, this is this length is 2 units and this length is 1 unit, so it's halving, so scale factor is 1/2. And one more thing, if you check, one shape is on one side of the center of enlargement while the other shape is on the other side of the center of enlargement, hence the scale factor will be minus, so scale factor will be minus 1/2. And these are the 3 things which we need to mention to get 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now the question number 3, question 3 says Ed invests $500 in an account paying R% per year simple interest. At the end of the 14 year, the total amount in Ed's account is $675. Find the value of R. So value of R is required. So interest, we know interest is equal to PRT over 100 in case of simple interest, and the amount they have provided at the end. So amount is equal to, we need to add principal amount and interest, and that is principal amount plus interest. We will be writing this, which is PRT over 100, and we can replace the values. So P value is first we can write A value 675, which he will be getting at the end of the 12 years, and principal amount is 500, which they have mentioned over here, and then plus P, which is again 500. P, R rate is R, which we need to find, and T duration is 14 years, and divided by 100, and this one. So now we can simplify 675 minus 500, and this will be we can shift 100 also, so multiply by 100 is equal to 500 into 14. So 500 into 14 will be giving us 7000 and 7000 R, and if we calculate this side will be 675 minus 500, and multiply by 100 will be giving us 17,500. So 17,500 is equal to 7,000 R. So R will be equal to 17,500 and divided by 7,000, and this will be divided by 7,000, and this is giving us the value 2.5. So rate will be 2.5%. R value will be 2.5. So this will be 3 marks question which we have done. So B part says Eva invests 400 at the rate of 2.2% per year compound interest. Now in this case it is compound interest. Calculate the total interest earned. So interest earned is required basically at the end of 11 years, and the formula amount is equal to principal amount into 1 plus rate over 100 raised to the power t. This is what we are using, and we can write amount is equal to principal amount, which is 400, into 1 plus rate, which is 2.2 over 100 and raised to the power 11 years, and just that one we need to calculate, and we can write 400 into 1 plus 2.2 over, this will be 100, and raised to the power 11 is giving us 508.18, 508.18, and they are asking calculate the interest earned. So we need to subtract the principal amount from this one. So interest will be equal to 508.18 minus 400, and this will be 108.18, and 108.18 dollars will be our answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now the next C part says Aaron invests 700 at the rate of P per month. So this is important, per month compound interest, and at the end of the 21 years the value of Aaron's investment is $1074. Correct to the nearest dollar. Calculate the value of P. So principal amount we need to calculate. Again the same formula which we are using, A is equal to P into 1 plus rate over 100 raised to power T, and then we will be just replacing the values. So amount is 1074, which is he will be getting at the end, so is equal to the principal amount, which is 700, and into 1 plus P over 100 and raised to the power now 21 years. So 21 years, but it is per month, so we'll have to multiply by 12 because 12 months in a year, and now we can rewrite it as 1074 divided by 700 is equal to 1 plus P over 100, and raised to the power, we will multiply this 21 by 12 will be resulting to 252. So we can write per 252 over here, and now we can write 1 plus P. Okay, so I will keep on other side so that you will not be confused, and we can take 252th root, 252nd root, and 1074 over 700, and this will be equal to 1 plus P over 100. So we have shifted this part to other side, and now we can shift 1 also to other side, and this will be P over 100 will be equal to 252 and root of 1074 over 700 and minus 1, and then we will be shifting 100 also to other side. So P will be equal to 100 into, this will be 252 and 1074 over 700 and minus 1, bracket close, and let us check with the help of calculator what we'll be getting as the principal amount. So 100 into, this will be root of 252 and inside will be fraction 1074 over this will be 700 and minus 1 and bracket will be closed, and this will be equal to 0 0.17. This will be p value which we can write here 0 0.17, and we have scored 3 marks in this part. Now question number 4, and question number 4 says a part of box contains 50 cuboids. Each cuboid has a mass of 135 gram. The total mass of the cuboid and the box is 7 kg. So only the cuboid will be weighing 50 into 135 grams, and this will be equal to how many grams? 50 multiplied by 135 will give us 6750 grams. And now this one is 7 kg, so we'll change into grams, calculate the mass of the box, give your answer in grams. So we need the answer in grams, so we will be converting this also into grams. So 7 into 1000 will be equal to 7000 grams. So total we will be getting by adding this value and this value, so it will be 6750 plus this will be basically not total, we don't require total, we will be subtracting to check. Basically we need to subtract to check the empty box weight, so it will be 7000 minus 6750, and that will be mass of the box, and we can write this 7000 minus answer will give us 250. So 250 grams basically. 250 grams will be our answer for 2 marks. Now B part is a little tricky, and I will explain in detail. It's 2 marks, but explanation is required. A solid cube of side 4 centimeters fixed to the base inside an empty cube of side 6 centimeter. Now first I will draw the diagram so that you can understand it properly. So it's a smaller, basically I'll have to take the other option. Okay, so okay, now I will be drawing the okay, so this one is a smaller cuboid. I will make it cuboid, it's not a cuboid, and the bigger one is like over here. So this is like another cuboid. I'll change the color so that you can understand properly. So first I will complete the red cuboid, which is bigger one, which is having all sides as 6. So this is the bigger cuboid, and this is having this is a small, there is another smaller cuboid which we can draw over here, which is this is the smaller cuboid. Okay, this is done. Now this is this one up to this is 4 centimeter, this one 4 centimeter, and height is also on this side up to this only smaller cuboid is also 4 centimeter, but the bigger one is having 6. This side is 6, which is if I change the color, so this side is 6 one, and this height is also 6, and the what else, this one is also 6. This side, which side I will show, this side is also 6. Now this smaller cuboid is fixed, and they are saying water is poured into the large cuboid until it reaches the top of the smaller. So these two cuboids are joined from the base and water is filled. So water will be taking this additional space. This additional space will be taken by water up to the 4 height, up to the smaller cuboid. And the backside also, backside of the cuboid will be also taken by this one. So this side is taken to, this side will be what, this side length will be, this will be 2, so 2 into 6 into 4, this will be one side, and the back side, which if I'll show you, this is the cuboid, and the back side which is additional side, which is basically, if I draw for you this back side, which is 2 centimeter, which measurement of this back side is 2 into 4 into 4. Hopefully you understand this, because this is smaller cuboid which is fixed into a bigger cuboid. So these two measurements we have to add, and if we add these two measurements we will get answer, which is 2 into 6 into 4 and plus 2 into 4 into 4. These two will be the additional sides, and this is giving us 80. So 80 centimeter cube will be our final answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understand this. It was 3-dimensional drawing in B part, so it was a little complicated. Hopefully you understand this. C part, diagram is not to scale. The diagram shows a solid triangular. Solid is very important in these type of questions, so you need to focus on that point. A triangular prism of length 20, length is 20. The cross section is an equilateral triangle with side length 4. So side length is 4, so it means this side is 4, this side is also 4, and angles are all 60 degree angles. These are 60 degree angles. Hopefully you understand this as well. Now the prism is made of wood with density. So density of the wood is also provided. Calculate the mass, and the formula for density they have provided us. So we can find the face area, and the face area is this triangular, which is equilateral triangle, and we need to we can find basically the formula for area of a triangle is what, is half into a b sine c. This is the formula which we can apply. So half into one side is 4, other side is also 4, and sine of 60 degree, and this will be area of the triangle, and we can write 0.5 into 4 into 4 and into sine of 60 degree, and this is giving us 4 root 3. So we can write 4 root 3, exact number we are taking, and this will be to get volume of the shape. Volume of the shape will be 4 root 3, which is face area, multiplied by length, which is 20 centimeters. So this will be giving us 80 root 3. So 80 root 3 will be centimeter cube. Now the next thing which we need is we will apply the formula. We know density is equal to mass over volume, and we require what? We require calculate the mass. So mass will be equal to density, which is rho over volume. So rho will be, density is provided 0.85, and divided by mass will be equal to density over volume. Yes. So this is not mass over volume. Wait. Let me write the formula. Density is equal to mass over mass per unit volume. So mass is required. Mass will be equal to density into volume, and density is 0.85, and multiply by volume, which we have already calculated this one. So we'll be replacing 80 root 3, and this will be equal to 0.85 multiplied by 80 root 3, and this is giving us 68 root 3, 68 root 3, and we will write in decimal, and decimal will be 117.779, 117.779, approximately 117.8, 117.8 grams. This will be for 4 marks. We have done this question as well. Now the D part says diagram of the cone is provided which is not to scale. The diagram shows a solid cone. Again, the word solid is important. So solid cone with base radius 10 and height is 24, and show that the total surface area mean this area of the base is also included, because this is solid cone, so we will not be forgetting the area of the base. So what will be the total surface area? They have provided total surface area formula. Also the curved surface area of the cone with base, curved surface area is provided. So this will be total surface area will be equal to pi r square, which is base. This will be pi r square, which is circular base. So plus pi rl, which is curved surface area, pi rl. We don't have L, so we will be considering this triangle to find the slanting height, and this slanting height we can write as L. So L will be equal to 10 square plus 24 square root by Pythagoras theorem, and this will give us square root of 10 square plus 24 square is giving us 26. So this 26 we will be utilizing, and pi r square, r value is 10, so r square plus pi r, which is again 10, and L, which is 26, and 26, and this will be giving us, we can write, this will be 10 square will be 100, so 100 pi plus this will be 260 pi, so 260 and pi, and this is 360 pi. So we can write 360 pi, and in decimal we will get what? 1130.97, 1130.97, and they are saying correct to nearest centimeter, so approximately equal to 1131, and this will be centimeter square, and this one is for 4 marks. Hopefully you understand this as well. Now we can go to the next second part. The total surface area of the cone is painted, and the cost of the paint of the cone is 1.71, and total cost to the paint 1 centimeter square of the cone. Give your answer in. So we need to calculate for 1 centimeter. So 1.71 is in dollars, so we need in cents. So we will change into cents. So 1.71 multiplied by 100 will be equal to 171 cents. So we convert it into cents. So 171 divided by the total area, which we have already calculated, and we will be dividing this 1131, and we will get answer 171 over this will be 1131, will be giving us answer as 0.151, and this will be 0.151 will be our cents answer for 1 mark. Hopefully you understand this. B part, 1 tin of paint has enough paint to cover 2.5 meters square. Calculate the number of those cones that can be painted completely using 1 tin of the paint. So 2.5 meter square we will be changing to centimeter square, so meter into meter, and we need to change into centimeters. So this will be cancelled, change to centimeter, and we will multiply by 100, and this one change to centimeter, and we'll multiply by 100. And after that, this will be what? This will be equal to 2, 5 and 3 zeros. This will be centimeter square. And now this one 2, 5 triple 0 over this is area is for one cone is 1131, which we have already calculated, and this will be divided 2, 5 triple 0 divided by 1131, and this will be 22.1. 22.1. So the total number of cones, so the complete cone will be what? 22 cones. So our answer will be 22 cones, and for 2 marks this is done. Now question number 5. Question 5 says Naomi runs 100 meter in 15 seconds. Calculate Naomi's average speed in kilometer per hour. So we have to, this is again unit conversion. For unit conversion, this is the easiest way. 100 meter, this is given in 15 seconds. So over 15 seconds, this is what given, which we have written over here. And now we have to convert into meter into kilometers. How we will change? We will be changing this into kilometers, and we have to divide this by 1000. So divided by 1000, now it is kilometers. Now we have to change the seconds also into hours. So second we will change to minutes by dividing it by 60, and then changing into hours by multiplying once more by 60, and this is how our calculation will be resulting to what? 100 multiplied by 60, again multiplied by 60, and divided by 15 multiplied by 1000, and this will give us 24. And now 24 is kilometer per hour. Our answer will be 24 kilometer per hour for 2 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Next is B part. Says Olive runs for 45 minutes at a speed of 9.5 kilometer per hour. We know speed is equal to distance over time, and we can calculate distance covered in first 45 minutes, and that will be distance will be equal to speed into time, and distance we will cover speed is 45 kilometers 45 minute, and speed is 9.5, but speed is in kilometer per hour, and 45 minute we need to convert into hours. We will divide by 60, and this is the distance which we will get. 45 divided by 60 and multiply by 9.5, and this will give us answer as 7.125. So 7.125 is kilometers. And now the next section of the question says he then runs 8.1 kilometer at a speed of 7.5. So time we can calculate for that. So time is equal to distance over speed. So we will be using distance covered is 8.1 kilometer and speed is 7.5 kilometer per hour, and this will give us 8.1 over 7.5. 7.5 will give us decimal value will be 1.08, and this will be hours. And total time we can calculate. Total time will be equal to 1.08, and plus we will be adding 45 minute, and 45 minute we will be dividing by 60. So write properly, this will be 45 minutes and divided by 60, and this will be 1.08 plus this will be 45 divided by 60. So the total time we got is 1.83, and now we can divide total distance, and total distance is what? Total distance will be equal to 7.125, and plus this will be 8.1, which is provided over here. So 8.1, and this will be 8.1 plus 7.125 is equal to 15.225. So 15.225 kilometers is the distance, and so average speed is total distance divided by total time. So 15.225 divided by the total time, which is 1.83, which is the distance, so this which is the time taken, so divided by 1.83 will be equal to 8.3196. So we can write 8.32. So 8.32 will be our answer, which is kilometer per hour. This is speed, and this is for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now for C part says a train has length of p meters and the train passes through a station of length q meters. So if we consider, like for example, say this one is like the train, and the next one is what we can take. Basically the station is like this one. So this is like the station exactly here. So this is like distance is this one is p and this one is q, and the total distance will be what? Total distance will be from here till here. So this total distance will be p plus q, and now we need to find what the speed of the train is given as v kilometers per hour. Find an expression for the time the train takes to completely pass through the station. Give your answer in seconds in terms of p, q and v. So distance will be what? Distance will be, total will be p plus q, and this is in meters, p meters, and this is also in meters. So p plus q will be also in meters. So we need to divide by 1000 to change into kilometers. So now it is in kilometers. And time will be what? Time will be equal to distance over speed, and this will be, time is equal to what? So we can write time t is equal to distance, which is p plus q over 1000, and this will be divided by speed, which is v, and this we can write as p plus q over it's not 100, it's 1000, so 1000 v, and this will be, now this is in hours, but we need in seconds, because give your answer in seconds. So this will be p plus q over, this will be 1000 v multiply by 60 into 60, and this will be, we can write 360 into 60, and this will be divided by 1000, and this will be equal to 3.6. 3.6 will be 18 by 5, so we can write 18 into p plus q over 5v. This will be our final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now question number 6, and question number 6 is we need to simplify this, and we can cancel 5 2s are 10 and 3 8s are 24. U also we can cancel, and remaining will be 2 into 8 will be 16 over y. So 16 over y will be our final answer for 2 marks. Now B part says expand and simplify. So we will be expanding these two first, and third one we will keep as it is, and this will be x into x square, x into x will be x square, x into plus 2 will be plus 2x, and then minus 1 into x will be minus x, minus 1 into plus 2 will be minus 2, and the second part as it is, x plus 3. And now we need to add the like terms, x square, and this will be plus x minus 2, and into x plus 3. Now we can open the brackets and multiply. X square into x will be x cube, and plus x square into 3 will be 3x square, plus x into x will be x square, plus x into plus 3 will be plus 3x, and minus 2 into x will be minus 2x, minus 2 into plus 3 will be minus 6. Adding the like terms, x cube plus 4x square and plus x and minus 6, and this will be our final answer which we can provide at the given place over here, which is for 3 marks. This is done. Now they are saying solve the equation 2x square plus x minus 5 is equal to 0. You must show all your working, and the answer is up to 2 decimal places. So mostly when they are saying the answer is into 2 decimal places, so it means you should expect that answer will be in decimal, so better to use in quadratic formula in that case. So that quadratic formula is what? X is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a, and don't forget to replace the values in brackets. So a will be coefficient of a square, which is 2, b will be coefficient of x, which is 1, and c will be the constant value, which is minus 5. We will be replacing this in the formula, so x will be equal to minus 1 plus minus b square mean 1 square minus 4a, and c will be minus 5 over 2a, so over 2 into 2, and plus value we will take first, and we'll get x first value, and this will be minus 1, and plus value I'm taking, and square root of 1 square will be 1 minus 4 in brackets it will be 2, and then again in brackets minus 5, bracket close, over this will be 2 into 2 will be 4, so this will be giving us answer 1.35. so first value will be 1.35, and x2 will be the second value, which we will be changing plus into minus in the formula over here, and we will get the second value, and second value is minus 1.85, minus 1.85, and this one is equal to symbol over here, and these are the two answers which we can write, 1.35 and the second value is minus 1.84, and these are the values, and this is for 4 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now question number 7 says a part I diagram is not to scale. Trapezium is provided, calculate the area of the trapezium. Area of the trapezium formula, you know, area of trapezium is equal to half into a plus b into h, so we can replace the values. So area will be equal to a plus b are the parallel sides, so 9 plus 13 into h is the perpendicular height, which is 8, and we can write this as 0.5 into 9. We need to put bracket, otherwise it will be problem. So 9 plus 13 and multiply by 8 will be equal to 88. So this will be our answer, and this is for 2 marks. Now the second part says the Venn diagram is not to scale. The area of the trapezium they have provided 264, and show that this is equal to this. So we will form the equation. Again the same formula will be using area of the trapezium, which is 264. Area of, I will write the formula again. Area is equal to half into a plus b into h, and we will be writing 264 is equal to half into a, which is y plus 1. Wait, we'll have to put plus here. So y plus 1 plus y plus 4 into y plus 2, and this is what we need to find. So 2 will shift to other side, so 264 multiplied by 2, 264 multiplied by 2 will be 528. So 528 will be equal to, we will be adding, so 2y, adding like terms, 2y plus 5 in brackets, and then y plus 2 also in brackets. Then we can open the bracket, and this will be 2y into y will be 2y square plus 2y into 2 will be 4y plus 5 into y will be 5y plus 5 into 2 will be 10, and we will form the equation. So we'll write 2y square plus 4y plus 5y will be 9y, and plus 10 is equal to minus, you can shift 528 also on the other side is equal to 0. So 2y square plus 9y and minus 518 is equal to 0, which is the required equation, and this part was for 3 marks, which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now for B part, they are saying solve this equation by factorization to find the value of y. So factorization, they bound us to use factorization, so we'll be using factorization, but we will be using calculator, but we will be showing the complete work. Mode 5.3, we'll check for the pair. So coefficient of y square is 2, coefficient of y is 9, and this will be minus 518, and this is giving us 14. One is 14, and the second one is minus 37 by 2. We will be changing sign, so this will be plus, this will be minus, and we will be using, so y minus 14, y minus 14, and 2y plus 37 is equal to 0, and intermediate step y into 2y and plus 37 and minus 14 and 2y plus 37 equal to 0, and now we can write y minus 14 equal to 0 or 2y plus 37 equal to 0. So y is equal to 14 and y is equal to minus 37 by 2, and this will be our final answer. They are saying 14. Basically y negative value we will be rejecting. Why will be rejecting? Because y value cannot be negative, length cannot be negative, so we will write here this negative value is rejected, and we will write answer as 14 only, and this will be 3 mark question. Now B parts sector is provided, and they are saying the diagram shows a sector of the circle with radius 8 centimeter and angle is 75 centimeter. Diagram is not to scale, radius is 8. Find the perimeter of the sector. For perimeter we require L, and these two 8 and 8 we need to add, so we'll write perimeter will be equal to, first we need to find L, so L will be equal to, L will be the arc length, which is this one. We will be finding by the formula theta over 360 into 2 pi r, and this will be theta is 75, so 75 over 360 into 2 pi, and r is 8, and we will replace the values and we will get answer, and that is 75 over 360 into 2 pi, and r will be 8, so this will be equal to 10 by 3 pi. So I will take the exact value in terms of pi, and this one is L value. We will be using perimeter is equal to r plus L, so r is 8, so 8 plus 8 will be 16, plus 10 over 3 pi will be L value, and this one will be equal to 16 plus 16, and this is 26.47, 26.47 will be answer in centimeters for 3 marks. Now C part, again diagram is not to scale. The diagram shows a shape ABQP made from 3 straight lines in an arc. Arc is this one, and of sector of circle, the sector has center O and angle L. So this one angle is 90 degree, this is 90 degree angle, and they are saying POQ is a straight line, POQ is this one which is straight line, and AP, which is 5 centimeter, is equal to POQ and QB. These are all 5 centimeter. This is also 5 centimeter. This is 5 centimeter. This is also 5 centimeter. And find the area of ABQP. ABQP. So area is required. Give your answer in the form of A plus K pi. So these are basically three shapes. We can find the area of three shapes and we will add them together. So 1, 2 are the triangles, and 3. So triangle area are same. So area of triangle 1 and 2 we can find. So area of triangle 1 will be equal to half into base into height, which is equal to half into 5 into 5, which is equal to 25 by 2, which is basically 25 by 2. I will write it like this. So area of triangle 1 plus triangle 2 will be equal to 25 by 2 into 2. So this will be equal to 25. So we get area of two triangles as 25 centimeters square. Now we need to find the area of the sector. So area of the sector is equal to theta over 360 into pi r square, and theta is 90 degree. 90 over 360, so this will be 90 over 360 into pi, and radius is what? Radius we need to find. So OB we can find, this one will be OB, and we can find this radius will be what? We can write OB is equal to 5 square plus 5 square under root, which is basically we can use 5 square plus 5 square is equal to 5 root 5, 5 root 2, 5 root 2. So this will be 5 root 2 square, and now we can calculate this whole thing, which is 90 over 360 and multiply by pi and multiply by bracket 5 root 2 and bracket and square, and this is equal to 25 by 2 pi. So 25 by 2 pi, and we can add 25 in it. So plus 25 will give us, so we can write total area is equal to 25 plus 25 by 2 pi, and this will be equal to what we found is 64.27. 64.27 will be our answer. 27. This is our rounded answer up to 2 decimal places, and this is in this one. They are saying we need to we need to find the answer in A plus K pi. So no need to change into decimal. We can keep it in pi. So we can write like this one. Total area will be equal to K pi. So this will be 25 plus we can write 12.5 pi, and that is basically the answer. 25 plus 12.5 pi. This will be our answer, or we can even give this one also as answer. This is basically 4 mark part which we have done. Now we can move to the question number 8, and question number 8 says Gulami measures the speed of each of the 100 cars. The results are shown in the table, and Gulami draws a pie chart for this data. Calculate the angle for the interval 45 to 50. 45 to 50 is 35, and we need to calculate the angle 35 out of 100 cars. So out of 100 and multiply by 360, this will give us the angle for the pi. So it will be 35 over 100 and multiply by 360 will be giving us 126 degrees. 126 degrees will be answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Then they're saying calculate the an estimate of the mean speed. For mean speed, we'll be taking the mid range. So middle of 30 and 40 is 35, then 42.5, then next will be 47.5, then this will be 60, and we'll be multiplying this with this, and the formula is what? Sigma fx. Mean is equal to sigma fx over sigma f. This will be the formula. So we can write mean will be equal to what? This will be 35 into 15 plus this will be 42.5 into 20 and plus 47.5 into 35, and last will be plus 60 into 30 and divided by the total, which is 100, and this will the Anchor calculation will be giving us 35 into 15 plus next will be 42.5 into 20, 42.5 into 20 plus next will be 47.5 into 35 and plus 60 into 30 and divided by 100 is giving us 48.375, 48.375. This will be kilometer per hour, and that will be our answer for 4 marks. And next is we need to complete the histogram to show the data in the table. So data in the table is what? From if we check this one, for 40 to 45 is 20, 40 to 45 is this one, and this is representing 20. So what we can do is we can take this height is 4, so 4 into 5, this will be equal to 20. Similarly, we can use the others. 30 to 40 is 15. 30 to 40, this width will be which width will be this one? This width will be 10. So this width will be 10. So 10 multiplied by 1.5. 1.5 will be roughly up to this one. So this will be height will be 1.5. So this will be representing 15, and next is 45 to 50 is 35, 45 to 50 is 35. So 5 multiplied by 7 will be 35. 7 into 5 will be equal to 35. So we will be taking up to 7. So let me erase this, and up to 7 will be this height, and we need to make closed bar for histogram, and there should not be gap between the bars, and this is like the rule for the histogram. And this one is this bar, and next is from 50 to 70 is 30. So 50 to 70 is this length is 20. So 20 multiplied by 1.5 will be equal to 30. So we need 1.5. So 1.5 is required. So 1.5 we can write here, and 1.5 we will be drawing up to this one, and on this side also we need to close the bar, otherwise you will lose the marks, and this is the complete bar. Hopefully you understand this. So height of this one is 7, height of this one is 1.5. I'm mentioning for your understanding. So this was a 3-mark question which is done. Hopefully you understood this. Now the question number 9, and the question number 9 says it's probability question. A bag contains 5 white balls and 3 black balls. Marwan picks a ball from the bag at random and then replaces it. Find the probability that the ball is white. So there are 5 white balls, so 5 out of total, which is 8, so 5 by 8, and this is 1 mark. Then the second part, Naomi picks a ball from the bag at random and then replaces it. She repeats this 120 times. Find the number of times the ball is expected to be white. So white is 5 by 8, so we will multiply 5 by 8 by 120, which are the number of turns which we have taken. So this will be 5 over 8, and multiply by 120 is equal to 75. So 75 times we will be expected to get white, and this is for 1 mark. Now the next question, B part, Oscar picks a ball from the bag at random. He replaces it and then picks a second ball from the bag at random. Find the probability that the balls are the same color. So what can be the same colors? Same color can be white, white, or it can be black, black. So these are the two options. For white, it is 5 by 8. So 5 by 8, and because it is replaced, he replaces it. So the probability will remain same for the second one also, and this will be 3 by 8 into 3 by 8. And then you need to add these two probabilities. This is equal to 25 by 8. 8 into 8 will be 64. 25 over 64, and this will be 9 over 64. And we need to add this 25 over 64 plus 9 over 64, and this will be equal to 34 over 64, which will be simplified to 17 over 32. So 17 over 32 will be our final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. And the second part of the same question says find the probability that the balls are not the same color. So same color we already found. So 1 minus same color, 1 minus same color will be equal to 1 minus 17 over 32, which is equal to 15 over 32. So 15 over 32 will be our answer for 1 mark. Hopefully you understood this. So C part, Priya picks 3 of the 8 balls from the bag at random without replacement. Find the probability that she picks 2 white balls and 1 black ball. So again, now we can understand why 2 white and 1 black. This one, or it can be white, black, and white, or it can be black, white, white. So these are the 3 options which are possible, and because it is not replacing, without replacement, so it will be 5 by 8 for first white, and for second white it will be 4 by 7, and the black will be 3, so 3 by 6. 1 will be reducing in the denominator, and next will be what, 5 by 8, 3 by 7 for black, and 4 by 6 for again white. So the last one will be 3 by 8 into 5 by 7 into 4 by 6, and we can, or in other words, we can write 3 into 5 by 8 into 4 by 7 into 3 by 6. So this will be also giving us the same answer, and if we calculate 3 into fraction will be 5 into 4 into 3 over this will be 8 into 7 into 6, and this will be giving us 15 over 28. 15 over 28 will be 15 over 28 will be our final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 10, diagram is provided which is not to scale. The diagram shows a sketch of the graph. Function y is equal to provided. A is a point minus 1. A is a point minus 1 and 0, and B is the point 2 and 3. So B is also provided. Find the derivative. So derivative is easier. So dy over dx is equal to derivative of the constant will be 0, then 2 and minus 2x, and so derivative will be 2 minus 2x. This will be answer for 2 marks. This is done. Next is what? Next they are saying show that the equation of the tangent to A is this one. So equation of the tangent to A is we need to find that equation. So we will first find the derivative, gradient basically we require. So derivative at point x is equal to minus 1, and this will be what? This will be 2 and minus 2 into minus 1, so this will be equal to 2 plus 2, which is equal to 4, so gradient will be 4. Now we can use y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c. We require the tangent, we require the equation of the tangent. For equation of the tangent we require the gradient and we require the y-intercept. So to find y-intercept we are using y is equal to mx plus c. So y is 0 and gradient is 4 and x value is what? X value is minus 1, so plus c. So c value is equal to 4. So this is our c value. Now we can write the equation y is equal to mx plus c. So y is equal to gradient is 4, so 4 x plus 4. This will be the equation of the tangent, which is 3 marks, which is done. Now second part says the line L is perpendicular to y is equal to 4x plus 4, and the line L passes through the point B. So perpendicular to L, so gradient of the perpendicular to L will be equal to minus 1 by 4, reciprocal and change sign, minus 1 by 4, and we need to find B point is what? B point is given over here. B point is 2 and 3, so we can use that B point. So B point is 2 and 3. Point is this one, gradient is this one, and we can write y is equal to mx plus c. So y value is 3 is equal to minus 1 by 4, x value is 2, and plus c we are finding the c value. This will be 2 will be cancelled, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, so it will be 3 plus 1 by 2, which is 3.5. so c value is 3.5. Now we can write y is equal to mx plus c. So y is equal to gradient is minus 1 by 4x and plus 3.5. This will be the equation. Y is equal to minus 1 by 4x plus 3.5 or 7 by 2, whatever. This one is fine, and 3 marks. This is done. Now C part says find the coordinates of the maximum point. Coordinates of the maximum point on the graph of this. So we know dy by dx we already found is equal to 2 minus 2x. If we take another derivative, we can take basically derivative again for this, and we'll have to put equal to 0 for the maximum point, or for the turning points we are placing. So x will be equal to 2x will be equal to 2, so x will be equal to 1. This x is equal to 1 we will be replacing in equation, which is this one. So y is equal to 3 plus 2 into 1 minus 1 square. So this will be 5 minus 1, so it will be 4. So y is equal to 4. So 1 and 4 will be the coordinates. These will be the coordinates for 3 marks. It's very easy, straightforward question. Now question number 11, and the question number 11 is functions question. F of x is equal to this one, g of x is given, h of x is given, with the condition that x should not be equal to minus 1, and g of x is also provided. Find g of minus 3. So g of minus 3, we will replace in g of x. X is equal to minus 3, so 1 minus 2 into minus 3, and this will be equal to 1 plus 6, which is equal to 7. So 7 will be our answer, and this is for 1 mark. B part, find f of x into g of x. So f of x is 2x plus 5 into g of x is 1 minus 2x and plus f of g of x. So first we will find f of g of x. We can find over here f of g of x, which is equal to f of g of x is 1 minus 2x. So we'll replace this value, and then this will be in f of x, we will be replacing 2 into 1 minus 2x and 1 minus 2x and plus 5. Okay, so we will make this at the proper size also and location also. Now this one, now we can open this. This will be 2. We'll open the brackets. First we'll solve inside. So 2 into what will be 1, this will be 6 minus this will be 2 into plus 5 should be outside. Basically we have done mistake. This bracket should be outside over here. So now we can first open the bracket, and if we open the bracket, this will be what, 2 minus 4x and plus 5, and this will be 7 minus 4x. So this is the value of f of g of x, which we can use. This value I'm using over here, and if we write here 7 minus 4x and ending with plus 1, I'm writing here plus 1, and this is equal to we will be multiplying this. 2x into 1 will be 2x, 2x into minus 2x will be minus 4x square, and 5 into 1 plus 5, and 5 into minus 2x will be minus 10x, and 7 plus 1 will be plus 8 and minus 4x. Now adding the like terms, minus 4x square and minus this will be x, this is 2x, this one minus 10x and minus 4x. We will combine together to find minus 12x and plus 8 plus 5 will be 13. So minus 4x square minus 12x and plus 13 will be our final answer. This will be our final answer for 4 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now they are saying find g inverse of x. For that one we require g of x, and g of x we can copy. Y is equal to 1 minus 2x. We are copying from here, from the main question, and now we need to make x as subject. So 2x will be equal to 1 minus y, and x is equal to 1 minus y over 2. And now we can swap x and y. So y, or which is basically g inverse of x, is equal to 1 minus x by 2. So 1 minus x over 2 will be our final answer for this 2 marks. Then they are saying find h of 1. So h of x is what? H of x is given. H of x is equal to 1 over x plus 1. H of x is equal to 1 over x plus 1. So we will find h of h of x, it means what? H of 1 over x plus 1, and this will be 1 over 1 over this x we will be replacing by 1 over x plus 1 plus 1, and this will be basically we need to replace 1. So if we replace here 1, we can replace here also 1. So 1 by 2 plus 1, so it will be 3 by 2, 1 over 3 by 2, which we can write 2 over 3. This will be our final answer, which is 2 over 3, which is done for 2 marks. Next part is E part. We need to simplify, and simplify this one. Give your answer in single fraction in simplest form. 1 over f of x. 1 over f of x is 2x plus 5. So 2x plus 5 and minus h of x we know is x plus 1. 1 over x plus 1. So now we need to write in single fraction. So we'll make fraction 2x plus 5 into x plus 1, and we will be multiplying 1 with x plus 1. So here it will be x plus 1 and minus 1 into 2x plus 5. So 2x plus 5. Further we need to just simplify, and I will make it smaller, and then we can open the bracket. So x plus 1 minus 2x minus 5 divided by, we can multiply this also. 2x into x will be 2x square, and plus 2x into 1 will be 2x, plus 5 into x 5x plus 5. And now we can add the like terms. So this will be minus x minus 2x will be minus x, and minus 4 divided by, this will be 2x square and plus 7x plus 5. So this will be minus common, inside will be x plus 4 divided by, this will be 2x square plus 7x plus 5. This one, or we can even write, we can keep the denominator as it is also. This can be answer, or we can write answer in the other format, which is basically minus x plus 4 over, we can keep the denominator as it is, 2x plus 5 and x plus 1. So this is also correct, and this one is also correct answer. This is 3 marks, which is done. Now for next part, F part, they're saying find x when j of x is equal to 132, and j of x, if we'll check from the main question, j of x is equal to 2 raised for x. So it means what? It means 2 raised for x is equal to 1 over 32, which we can write 2 raised for x is equal to 1 over 2 raised to the power 5, because this is 32 will be 1. So we can write this as 2 raised for minus 5. So 2 raised for x is equal to 2 raised for minus 5. Bases are same, so we can leave the bases. So x will be equal to minus 5. So minus 5 will be our final answer for this 1 mark question. And next is also 1 mark, but explanation, I will explain this like see, j inverse of x is equal to 0. Now if we shift j to other side, so x will be equal to j of 0, and we know j of x is equal to 2 raised for x. So j of 0 will be equal to 2 raised for 0, which is equal to 1. So we can write x is equal to 1. This will be our answer for 1 mark, and this is done. Hopefully you understood this. Now the question number 12. Question 12 says diagram is not to scale. ABCD is a quadrilateral. A, B, C and D is a quadrilateral. AB is equal to 8.7 and BC is equal to 11.4. CE is equal to 10.9. Angle ADE. Angle ADE is 90 degree, which is this one. and angle ABC is 119 and angle CAE is 20. This one is 20. Show that AC is equal to 17.37, correct to two decimal places. So AC is required. Where is AC? Let us identify. This one is AC. So we can consider this triangle, and in this triangle we have two sides. Basically we have this side, and we have included angle also, so we can apply cosine rule. So cosine rule is what? AC square is equal to one side square plus the other side square minus 2 into one side into other side and cos of the angle, which is 119. So we can basically remove this, and we can take square root, and this will be the square root. And now we can calculate this. So it will be square root of 8.7 square plus 11.4 square and minus 2 into 8.7 into 11.4 and cos of 119. Cos of 119 bracket close is equal to 17.372. So we can write 17.372, which is rounded to 17.37, which we need to prove, and this was for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Cosine rule you can mention also in the question, that will be better. Now B part says angle AEC is obtuse. Which angle is obtuse? AEC. Okay, so this angle is obtuse, mean more than 90 degree and less than 180. So this one is obtuse angle. So next is what they are asking: calculate angle ACE. ACE is which angle? ACE is this angle, so this angle is required. So what we have is no, we have just calculated one side, which is 17.37, which is AC. So we can mention here 17.37 is this side, opposite to the obtuse angle. So we can use sine rule for this one, and sine rule will be what? 17.37. I will solve here and then I will shift it. So sine of angle E is equal to length is 10.9 over sine of the other angle, which is 20, and this one we can shift to the other side, basically at the proper place over here, and I will solve this. Now sine of E is equal to 17.37 into sine of 20 over this will be 10.9, and angle E or angle ACE we can write is equal to, angle ACE will be equal to what? No, it's not angle ACE. Angle, it's basically angle AEC. So angle AEC is equal to, we will put in calculator. That was basically, first we need to write sine inverse of 17.37 into sine of 20 over this will be 10.9, and this will be equal to what? So shift sine of fraction 17.37 and multiply by sine of 20 over this will be 10.9, and bracket will be closed, and this is equal to 33. So this angle we can take 33, but the angle is obtuse. So 180 minus 33 will be what? 180 minus 33. 180 minus 33 will be resulting to 147 degrees. So our angle AEC is 147. This angle which we were looking for is 147 degrees. Now in this triangle, in which triangle? In this triangle. In this triangle, now we have two angles, so we can write 180 minus 147. Other angle is 20. We will add and subtract, and this will be 180 minus 147 plus 20, and this will be resulting to 13 degrees. And this thing which is required at the proper location, so we can shift this at the proper location over here. Okay, so this one is done, and next is, this is 13. Now angle which is ACE is 13, so we can write angle ACE which is equal to 13. This one, this is done. Our proper answer will be over here, and this was for 4 marks. Now they are saying C part, calculate the perimeter of the quadrilateral. Perimeter of the quadrilateral ABCD, it means we require A, B, then B, C, then we require D, C also, and finally we require AD as well. So these 4 lengths are required, which CD we can find. We can consider triangle. I will write here, then I will shift in triangle ACD, and C angle we just found is 13 degrees, so I'll be using this angle. So we can write CD over AD, CD over AC basically is equal to cos of 13 degree, cos of 13 degree. So CD will be equal to 17.37 cos of 13 degree, and this will be our CD length, which we 17.37 into cos of 13 degrees, and this is equal to 16.9248. This is in centimeters. So this we can basically shift this, and we can shift this over here, and this will be over here, and I will just reduce a little and to the readable size. And we found CD. Now after CD we require what? We require AD as well. So AD we can find. So CD is 16 point. CD is equal to CD. If I write here, CD is equal to 16.9248, and DE, basically we require the DE we can find, or we write AD over AC also we can find, basically AD over AC. So instead of this one I will write AD over AC, which is basically sine of 13 degree, and AD we don't have. AC is 17.37, so AD is equal to 17.37 into sine of 13 degree, and this will be equal to 17.37 multiplied by sine of 13 degree, and this is giving us 3.907 centimeter. And this one also we can shift to the proper location, which is over here, and we can move here. This will be this one I'm putting here and a little smaller in size. Now we found basically CD and AD. Now we have CD and AD, so we will write perimeter will be what? CD and AD. Okay, so perimeter will be, I can write here, perimeter will be equal to what? Perimeter will be equal to AB plus BC, these already we have, plus CD plus DA. So AB is 8.7 and BC is 11.4 and CD is we have calculated already 16.9248, and the last one CD we just found 3.907, and we can shift this to the proper location. That will be over here, and this will be this one. We can shift over here. This perimeter will be this one. Now we can add these all, so this will be what? 8.7 plus 11.4 plus next will be 16.9248 plus this will be 3.907, and this is resulting to 40.93 will be answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood each and everything. This was a little tricky question, 12th one, but it's not difficult. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows, and introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.